everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be like a little date night, get ready with me. I'm not going out tonight, but I'm just going to practice my makeup look for when I do go out, because at the moment I have no idea what I'm going to be doing and I kind of don't really want to just wing it on the night, so I can get ready, know what steps I need to take. So I think I'm going to be using this Revolution palette here, the Forever Flawless Allure palette. Just this one. It's got lots of pinks, glitters, just nice, I think, kind of romantic colours. Just ignore my hair, it's my natural hair. I literally haven't done anything to it, I've just brushed it. Let's just get into the video. So we're going to be starting off with the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. I know I can trust this, it's really good. Really does blur out the pores, very silicone-y. I literally just put this pretty much all over my face, to be honest. But mainly focusing on like areas of my nose where the pores are bigger. Primer on again. Already used this before, lots. In fact, my tube is pretty much running out now. Love this. Definitely recommend, and it's not very expensive. So if you haven't tried it, get to know it. Okay, so primer's done. I was going to go in straight with foundation, but actually, as I've remembered, this is going to be quite a big eye look, I think. I'm going to go in and do my eyes first before I do the foundation and skin. I've literally got these little bits of tape here. I'm just going to place them under my lower lash line, because I want to create quite a winged eye look, and I find tape is the best way, trying obviously to get it at the same angle as the other one. I'm going to just, I say prime eyelids, I don't have an eye primer, but I just use concealer. I'm going to use the Collection Lasting Perfection one, I think, because trusty concealer. This is in the shade 1 Fair. I'm still yet to get the new packaging one. So I'm just going to place this all over the eyelid, and then I'm going to just blend all this into my eyelids. And obviously you can go over the tape with the concealer, because that doesn't matter. That's already even the skin tone of my eyelids, because mine are very red. Okay, so that's the eye base done. On to the actual eye look. As I said, I'm going to use this, lots of pinks. I don't exactly know what look I'm going to do, to be honest. I want to do something glittery and pink, that's all I know. But I think I'm going to start with the transition shades. So I think I'm going to start with maybe Sweetheart, which is this one, and possibly a bit of, I don't know how you say that, I'm not even gonna, no, I don't know. This one and this one under it. I'm just gonna mix them both for a little bit of a transition shade. I'm gonna go a little bit higher than my crease line. And obviously this doesn't matter if it's messy, because we can go and clean that up. White purple, actually, I thought it was going to be a bit more brown. So I might just go into the shade J'adore, which is this one. A bit more of a warm brown tone. That's definitely deepened it up a little bit more. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the same on this eye. Just keep adding until you're happy with it. So I'm literally just mixing in the shade J'adore, Sweetheart, and the other one that I can't pronounce into here. Now that base main shade is finished, I'm now going to dip into, I think, is it Sauve? I don't know, this one up here, because it's a little bit more pink. So introduce some colour now. Just going to take this on a little angled fluffy brush and just go again over them shades. Okay, like that. I'm just going to go over the top bit again with my concealer brush, because it's getting a little bit high. I'm going to fix it properly at the end. I'm going to try and do a cut crease, but I'm really not that good at them. I'm going to go in again with this Collection Lasting Perfection for the concealer shade. Not for the concealer shade, for the cut crease. That looks like a good amount of concealer on the brush. I don't know why I can't do them, they seem so easy, but I'm never good at them. I'm going to do one on camera and then I'll do the other off. I think I'm going to take it a little bit higher than my crease line. Like this, and then I think I'm going to leave that little bit like that so I can blend back in the base shade to it. Really not that great, but as I said, I really struggle to do cut creases. So I'm just going to go back in again with the little pink shade, just on top very gently, just to bring back some of the definition on top of the concealer. And then I'm going to take a flat kind of fluffy brush. And then which one of the shimmers do I go for? 8 shimmers in here. There's like gold with silver, just gold, pink with silver, a darker pink with silver. There's like a gold, pink, silver all together, just a deep pink, like a coppery pink, and then like another deep pink. I'm thinking maybe this one. This one. Oh, I don't know actually. No, I'm gonna swatch them all. This one is Crave, the one that I'm thinking about. And then Lovesick is the one that's very pink. So this now top one. Seduction is the even darker pink. This one. They're not showing up very well on camera. Kind of look the same. Fever is pink with gold and silver. So this one. Sinner is pink with gold. This one here. And then we've got Flaunt, which is a lighter pink with silver, even though it looks darker on my hand. This one. What else have we got? We've got Magnetic, which is the gold and silver one at the top. This one is very pretty. That's this one just here. And then the last one is Chemistry. Beautiful, which is just a lovely gold. And that is this one here. So if I turn my brightness up, that's all of my hands. Love that. I think this was the original one I was going to go for. I'm actually torn. I think I'm going to go with Sinner, which is the first pink and silver one that I tried. So, and if I don't like it, I can always just add a shade on top, which is what I do majority of the time anyway. Sit on the brush and let's go. Actually, I'm going to put on some more concealer quickly. The concealer's pretty much come off on the brush, which isn't great. There we go. I don't think I had enough on the brush. That's the only thing with me when I do a cut crease that I may as well have not done one. You can't tell. This isn't how I wanted it to turn out. I think I'm gonna add the Magnetic on top, I think. So I'm just gonna get this round fluffy brush and just dab into Magnetic and put it on top. So I'm gonna have literally pink, gold and silver all in one. It's a little bit better. I'm gonna go in with that top suave pink shade again and just go over the top. Crazy. Let me zoom you in and you guys can have a look. This is what it's looking like. Golden and pink. Obviously it's very messy. I'm just going to show you this. I'm going to go in with this purple shade, I think, just to blend the pink and the shimmer together. Now more back into the pink and the nudes. I don't know if I've really made this difficult for myself here. I'm going to do the other eye now off camera, sort out the shimmer and take the tape off, brush away the fallout, and then we can go on to the skin. Okay, I've now done the shimmer on the other eye. I'm now going to take these off. Please be even. That was satisfying. See, like when you do the tape, it honestly saves so much because then you don't have to worry about trying to make it neat. This one is a little bit longer. I can fix that. If you literally just put on the tape very carefully in the same position and just blend out even further. It literally doesn't even take a lot of effort, that much. And already look how much longer that one is. I think this one could be potentially a little bit higher as well, but it's fine. So obviously I'm a little bit messy. Brush the fallout off, but it's quite glittery, so it's not going to come off that easily. I can't find my eyelash colour, which is stressing me out. I'm going to do mascara anyway. I'm going to use the number 7 Full 360 Ultra. I got there in the end. Mascara. Yeah, lashes aren't curled, but we're going to have to deal with it. I would do liner, but I feel like for a big look like this, you don't need it. They're so long and straight without being curled. I like them up. And I still think I've got quite good eyelashes, to be fair. And I'm going to do bottom lash mascara whilst I'm here as well. Okay, mascara is now on both eyes, so we can go on to the base. For foundation, I was torn between my Rimmel Last and Finish 25-hour wear because I literally always use that one, but I was going to use this one instead, which is the Maybelline 30-hour wear foundation. Mine's in the shade 10 Ivory, so I'm just going to give this a little bit of a shake up. Haven't used it in a while. I was going to use the other one as well because I know it more, and this one is a little bit off of my colour, but I thought I'd go with this one instead. So I've been using it on a brush recently instead of my sponge. I can go over it with my sponge after. It's just a little bit orange. On camera it looks okay, in person it is quite orange. Not even orange, it has like, I think it's got a yellow undertone, which is why it doesn't suit my skin, because I think I have a pink one. I also dab as well rather than, look, because if I do that then you just end up really streaky. I'm going to go over my lips as well, because then that's how you get the best overlined appearance, even if it does look crazy. Just remember to go down your neck. Now I'm just going to go in with my sponge, just so it makes it a bit more seamless. And now that looks much better. I think foundation is now done, which is good. It's all blended down my neck. You can see, to be fair here, maybe I should blend it a little bit more. I'm really not that good at picking my foundation shade, as you can tell. Okay, so I'm now going to contour and conceal. For my concealer, I think I'm going to use something different rather than the Maybelline Collection. Maybelline Collection. Did I really just say that? I meant Collection Lasting Perfection. It's because I was going to say this. I mean my Maybelline Fit Me shade 5. So I'm going to put this just under my eyes, chin, forehead to highlight. I'm going to go along here. That will help with the eyeshadow on my nose. And I think that's it for now. So I'm going to just blend that out using my little concealer brush. Again, I just use little tapping motions, and then afterwards I go over with the sponge. Like, I could do the sponge with just this. I find it like if I do lines, then it will stay. So if I blend the lines out first, then they blend into the skin and then they aren't visible. Gently going under the eyes. And as you can see, that's kind of lifted and created a line here. Gives the illusion of a more lifted look. I also drag it down a little bit. And then I'm going to leave the nose concealer for a minute because I'm going to contour. This is the Primark My Perfect Colour Foundation and Contour Stick in the shade, I can't talk today, in the shade Chai. I got inspired from this from Jordan Lipscombe because this is her Holy Grail contour and I wanted to use it as well, and it's literally £2.50, I'm pretty sure it was. It's quite dark but it's amazing, so I'm literally just going to wipe that forehead here. I go a little bit higher than my cheekbone. I use the edge of it for my jawline that I don't have. I do a little bit on the top of my chin, which is quite odd, but I do it just really, literally just a few dabs. And then I go on the end of my nose with the edge of this, side and middle. And then the brush I use for this is my sculpting brush from Real Techniques, as it's really sturdy. So I'm just gonna go and buff this in and just bring it down your neck. And this bit I blend like around the top bit of my chin like this. I don't know if it does anything. I think it just brings out my chin a bit more and makes my bottom lip seem a bit bigger. I don't think I do I? Onto the forehead, I dab it and then don't bring it down too low. And if you find it is starting to not budge, even though the Primark one is amazing, you know, it could just be sat on your face for too long or whatever, just spray your face or the brush, as it obviously just melts it a little bit, enables it for a more easier blend. Remember to go into the hairline, depending, especially if what hair look you do. If you're going, you know, for a slick bun, then you need it to be blended, because obviously that is not a good look. So as you can see, it's already made a dramatic difference to my forehead. And then now for the best bit, the cheek. I'm actually just going to spray my face. It doesn't have to be a lot, just enough. Already blending out. If possible, stay away from this bit where you put the concealer, so then you can see the difference. And then I just keep going over everything until it's seamless. Definitely have to have patience with cream contour and in general a big glam look like this, because otherwise it's not likely going to turn out the best that it could do. I'm just going to go over my sponge again with this bit, as I think I've brought the contour a bit too in here. Blend the concealer back out to it. Okay, so I am now going to do the contour of my nose. I just buff the line out on the bottom of my nose. I think it's been sat on my nose too long. It's not budging. It's just, again, the Maybelline Fixing Lasting Spray. Yeah, it definitely blends a lot easier when it's damp. So that bit's done. I then go in with the little concealer brush and dab the concealer on my nose to highlight the end. I I finally learned how to nose contour. It's still not amazing, but compared to what I was like at the start of my channel, I would like to say I've definitely improved. And then you just want to blend out the edges. And also drag it into where your eyelid starts. And then before I blend it out fully, I'm just going to use this little flat brush to blend out the concealer. Use a little brush that's more likely to be precise. And again, I just drag this up usually to between my eyebrows. And then go back into blending the contour. It's very like do this, go back, do this, go back with nose contour until it's right, or at least until how you want it. Like me, I like to create quite like an uplifted nose, not too much, you know, like the classic curved nose, and make it skinny because I really don't like my nose, to be honest. It's not my favourite thing. And then again, I just pat the concealer brush. I think it needs to be blended a little bit more. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave it as that. But then when I come up close, you literally can't even tell. Whereas in person you can tell, but mainly when there's like shadows over, you can tell. I'm not really quite sure. Right, I'm gonna leave it as that before I end up blending it out too much. So I'm now gonna set my under eyes, as I should have done that, to be honest, quite a while ago. I'm gonna use the Revolution translucent powder. Got my Morphe E3 brush and just dab it in. Sorry about the aeroplane outside. Obviously, the sooner you do this step, the less likely your under eyes are going to crease. So this step is now done. I'm actually going to, just with the back of the sponge, into the powder like this, and just go under the contour. Like that, just to create a little bit of a line. And then I have actually enjoyed lately using the pressed powder, Maybelline Fit Me. I haven't used a pressed powder in ages, but I bought this maybe a few weeks ago, and yeah, I love using this. My battery's flashing, I'm clearly taking too long. I'm gonna just swirl around in this and just set the rest of my face. Rest of my face is now all set. Blush, Real Techniques blush brush. I'm going to use the classic Blushing Hearts Triple Baked blusher that I use. I haven't used this for a while actually, it just looks like this. I'm actually just going to wipe away the powder. So I feel like that's done its job now. Okay, so yeah, blush. So this is going to be quite a pink look. And this blush does have a shimmer in it. But obviously put your blusher wherever you want it. I just like it up here. And I bring it slightly, like a little bit, onto the apples of my cheeks, but not a lot. I'm going to do a little bit of bronzer, but obviously I don't really need it because it's quite bronzed already from the contour. I'm going to use the I Heart Revolution Cinnamon Sugar Bronzer, looks like this. It is quite dark, so you don't need a lot on the brush. Start with the forehead. Yeah, you really don't need a lot. And then I go in with the contour brush and ever so slightly go over the contour, but only really gently, because otherwise you end up with a big mess. Because I feel like all that nose contour I did is pretty much gone. Like that. I feel like it just brings it back into place a little bit. So that is a bronzer done. And then for highlighter, I'm going to use this highlighter I've been obsessed with. I literally haven't used anything else since getting it when I went to Brighton. It's the Revolution Highlighter Reloaded in Just My Type. It is stunning. So just above my lip like that. It's so pretty. I do a little bit on my forehead and then on the cheeks. It's so nice. Love it. And then with a little bit of a smaller brush, if I can find it, I just go and do my nose highlighter with it. A little bit on the end like that. And then I just very gently put a little bit on the top part of my nose like that. Makes it look more lifted at the front. And I'm going to go do some on my brow bone and a little bit on my inner corner. Okay, so that is the base of everything finished. I now need to just do something to my brows. I need to get another brow pencil. I'm just going to use the Brow Kit by M in the shade medium to dark, Shape and Define Brow Kit. I literally just use both these. One is a wax and one is a powder. So I just get the wax literally like this. Just dab both sides of the brush so it makes it thin. Slightly dab both sides into the powder so it makes it a little bit darker as the wax is quite light, and then literally just go along the bottom of my brow and the top, bringing it forward slightly, and then with the spoolie just blending it together like that. As you can see, that already is so much better than just my natural brow. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the same on the other. Gosh, I really feel naked without my eyelash colours. Like, I actually feel like my lashes aren't even done. So I guess we should go on to lips. I was going to use this dark shade. Actually, okay, that is very dark actually. I might just do it. I'm just going to line my lips slightly. Like that. It's not the right colour, but just so I've got an outline. So this is the Profusion Matte Lip Cream in Posh. You can get this in Boots actually, I saw the other day. So it's kind of like an off-red colour. I don't know. Does it look good with this? I can't tell. What do you guys think? I think it does go with it. It's because I'm not used to seeing myself in this colour. Do I lighten the middle up with concealer? I think I do a tiny little bit, literally the smallest bit. I think that looks better. So I'm gonna just set my face. Could literally drown myself in setting spray. Let's take these out. I like it a lot. I guess this is the final look for my date night anniversary get ready with me. Okay, so that is gonna go and end this video. I really hope you liked it. Please comment down below what you think of the look. It has literally taken me, I think, about an hour and a half. It is a very simple look, to be fair. It's just pink eyeshadow, but putting the tape here just so it neatens it up, and then your normal base, maybe with a few different products if you want to, if it needs to last all night or whatever, extra powder, and then just a lip product of your choice. I'm actually quite pleased with how the eye look turned out. I like the shimmers, I like the pink around it. I actually do think the lip goes with it quite well. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, as it does encourage me to keep doing this for you all, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye!